Oh shit.
Ah, that's what I thought might happen.
We're totally off.
Yeah, that was.
Yeah, we got. Well, this is a little.
The camera got bumped, and I was like, I'm gonna put it in the right place, and then I didn't know where the right place was.
So you ruined it.
What? No.
Way to go.
I tried to fix someone else's ruining of it.
Mm-hmm.
I think it was you who ruined it.
Well,
Do we need to see if it works? Here, let's see. Let's see. Are you in the right places? 3, 2, 1. Are you in the right place?
Whee!
Yes.
Grand
You are.
success! Hey, look at these things. Welcome, every stream boss and raid happening in chat right now. Ace Attorney, it's back and better than ever.
it's Simon Blackwell, right?
Blackquill.
Blackquill.
Quill. Quill.
Quill like a quill.
Quill.
Like you. Yes. Like you write a book with a quill.
Someone needs to Simon my Blackquill.
Misha, hello.
Signed
Hello,
with a
Misha.
black quill.
Still playing Pokemon Go every day?
Congrats on getting your internet back.
Ba-da-da.
I do, Raga, and I love you too.
Oh, is it only one L in Quill? I could have sworn Quill had 2
I
L's.
think it does in the real world, but in this last name, I thought it was a single L too.
Sup, Elliot?
Yeah.
Hey, Kazur, what up? Yeah, today we're playing more Ace Attorney Dual Destinies. We're in the middle of court right now. We shouldn't be talking. How's my beard? Is that a threat, Orpheus? Thank you.
Yeah, we left on a
Hurt your wrist with
cliffhanger.
that backhand? I'm kidding. Hello, boys. Looking good today. Nice. Real nice.
Oh, you say we don't look good every day?
Don't feed these people. Yay! So if you like Ace Attorney and you like us being back, then you should probably throw a thumbs up on the video.
Yeah.
We really appreciate it. Waffles are given away to everybody in chat. Just saying these things.
It's kind of crazy how we managed to smith those thumbs up into waffles. 50 whole waffles for 1 thumbs up. How does that work?
I don't know.
The legendary dwarves must forge.
God, I pray YouTube
forge
doesn't
them.
shut us down for it.
Yeah.
Oh, this is the wrong scene.
That is the wrong scene.
This is
Hey,
the right
that's
scene.
the right
Look
scene.
at that, because your
Wow.
boy is back. Look at him.
Look at purple and yellow.
Purple
How does
and
that
yellow.
work?
Purple and yellow? Do you know
Purple and
why?
yellow.
They're across from each other on the color
Dwarves.
thing.
Mr. Justice, you may proceed with your cross-examination.
Oh my.
Ah, yes.
Ah,
Yes.
hello. About the murder, if that's what you'd call it. Alderman Cubey was murdered with a spear that had been on the wall. Oh, my bad.
Whee!
Time to play Clay
So-
versus everybody.
Those weapons on the wall of the Fox Chamber, I presume those are real? Don't you think keeping real weapons around like that is rather dangerous?
No matter what he collected, the alderman insisted it be the real deal.
I respect that, man.
Yeah.
For instance, he had a real demon's club in his possession. It was pretty bumpin'. You go in there and it's all like Oni, 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 Oni. Apparently, one of his ancestors claimed it after defeating a demon in battle.
That's gotta be an old wives' tale.
The alderman had pure, unadulterated justice flowing in his veins.
You know, I was today years old when I found out it's old wives' tale.
What else would it have been?
Wise tale.
Oh,
Old wives' tale.
interesting.
Yeah. I thought it was wise, but no.
I love those kinds of things. Like, don't give me an old tomato.
Never heard that before.
Yeah.
Oh, it's from Modern Family.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. Yeah.
You watched a lot of TV in your lifetime somehow.
I've done a lot of things in my lifetime.
Whatever he did it right. We've lost a real champion of justice in his death. Nothing but claptrap and balderdash, if you ask me. Now, stop your bleating and tell us about the weapon. Your wish is my command.
I don't know what the fuck this is.
Oh, whoa, Adam, thank
Adam.
you.
Thank you. Another day, another client to acquit. But what's not quitting is more Ace Attorney trivia. 5 days from now, on April 19th, 2019, would turn out to be the infamous Gray Mare case featured in Turnabout Succession.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Bam! Adam, thank you.
I'm trying to think about the details. I know, but it's such a weird way to do it.
It's a
Push
mini
up his
dab.
glasses?
Yeah, to push up his glasses.
I think you're just dabbing on the haters in a small way.
It's just weird. I don't know. Like usually you'd go for the bridge or something, but he's like,
Hold it! Happy birthday, Zero Dad.
Yeah. It doesn't make sense. If you think about it, Prince could easily be wiped off.
Sorry, Grammary. My brain died for a second there. Grammary.
oh, the great Grammary.
I don't know why Gray Mare just came to
We did that.
We did
during
that.
The case, yeah.
Grammary.
I'd venture
Oh.
to say he did not wipe off the prince because he could not.
Happy Sunday.
What do you mean?
Looks like he wants you to figure it out. Don't just stand there. Show him who's boss.
I'm totally lost. So, why don't you just tell me what the answer is already? I said thinking aloud.
I don't think he saw that plea for help.
You feeling all right, kid? Running a fever, perhaps?
I wish trials came with a reset button.
Oh, but they do.
Well, the specifics may yet come to light. Please proceed, Detective Fulbright.
Where's Phoenix again? Probably on the street. He's still homeless. He's not an attorney at the moment.
At the time, Alderman QB was asleep from a drug he unwittingly ingested.
Hold it!
Come to think of it, a coffee cup was found on the floor. Was the sedative in his coffee?
Bingo! We found traces of a sleeping agent all over the inside of the cup. And that is why he was out cold. That is until he leapt to his feet upon being impaled by the mayor.
What an awful way to wake up.
Huh. A rather stimulating eye-opener, if you ask me. I, too, would have risen to the attack, for to die in battle is the samurai way. Paradise awaits fallen heroes, but that hole in his stomach would make eating a challenge.
Sorry, I lost the context of that sentence halfway through. I saw Apollo, but now it's Fulbright.
Prosecutor Fulbright, please! These morbid jokes of yours have no place in this court! Oh, says the jester in the detective's guise.
Oh.
Moving right along.
I'll learn it. Yeah, I got it. I flipped it halfway through.
Mayor Tenma attacked his helpless victim, impaling him like a human shish kebab. Huh?
Hold it!
So the alderman was drugged because he was really strong?
Do you see those rock-hard muscles of his?
Oh my god.
I'm surprised the spear even managed to pierce that armor-like musculature.
Musculature.
Yeah, I'd really renunciate that. I admit I'm completely jealous of that righteous body of his.
Well, he did look pretty buff. Even that suit he had on.
Quite a difference when compared to a yellow belly like you.
Yellow belly? Who even says that anymore?
Yellow belly.
Yeah, and the color's all wrong too. Oh, I know. How about a squishy red tomato?
I move to strike both of your comments from the record.
Mr. Justice's character is not the issue here. Now, let's get back to what happened after the far more muscular alderman was impaled.
That line.
The far more muscular alderman. Yes, well, your average person would likely have died on the spot. But the sudden pain jolted the victim awake, and he grabbed the statue and struck back.
Hold it!
Could he really have attacked his attacker after being impaled with a huge spear?
Absolutely. After all,
It's Adam Schwartz!
The best part of waking up is spear stabs in your gut. Far better off than cough gets slammed by Godot's coffee mug. I stand corrected.
Thank you, Adam.
I heard the stab thing and I was like, ooh, now's the time.
Absolutely. After all, he was a pro wrestler. The injustice of being drugged, then speared, was answered with a righteous counterattack.
Thank you, Adam. That was amazing.
But does being a former pro wrestler make him superhuman?
Absolutely. After all, he was one of the good guys, like a superhero on the side of justice.
He watches all the wrestling.
Even though he was retired, he could still don his superhero guise in times of need.
Objection!
You need to lay off the comic books, detective. We're talking about real life here.
Are we?
Setting aside the half-wits flights of fancy, the fact is this. The court-ordered post-mortem concluded the victim moved after his skewering.
So, he found the strength somehow to attack his attacker, huh?
Detective Fulbright's testimony sounds airtight. No wonder he's so confident.
No, he only thinks it's airtight. It's up to us to poke some holes in it. That part about the alderman fighting back sounds like a big hole waiting to be poked.
Note to self, don't trust Apollo.
Good one, Apollo. Good one. I like you.
All right, so yeah, Apollo. Where's the hole here, Mr. Lawyer?
What are we? Autopsy report?
Oh, okay, good. Oh.
Any autopsy report that we could?
Well, he did say Mayor Tenma did it. But did Mayor Tenma do it? No. But I guess that's not the whole. Probably. The whole? It's in Cubit. That was amazing, Reshram.
Oh. Oh.
Brilliant contradiction. Thank you, DJ.
Wow, man.
Bye, Prodigy.
Okay. Murder of the spear that had been on the wall.
Fingerprints on the weapon. At the time, Alderman Cubit was asleep from a drug he unwittingly ingested. Maybe he wittingly ingested it. Mayor Tenma attacked his helpless victim, impaling him like a human shish kebab. Incorrect. Shish kebabs are not impaled like that. They're impaled
The other way.
the other way.
And you can't get any more details on the autopsy report. It's just what it said right there on that scene. Wait. Contradiction. Mayor Tenma has the same name as the bird thing.
It could just be like, yeah, Jinxie said that there was birds.
Oh.
Yeah, throw that and be like, wait a second. What do you mean? There's a bird here. But the sudden pain jolted him awake. It's in his butt. Hey,
What did he say that? What's the glaring hole we're trying to find here?
Something.
Yeah, well, but
And it's huge.
Apollo said there's a huge hole to be found in. Where's the hint? What was the hint?
Poking holes.
I don't know how we get there, but like from where the dude who's unconscious is to where the alderman is, there's no blood. So I mean, if he was impaled first and then like went over there and clocked him and then decided to take a nap on the table, like,
yeah, blood.
weird.
That's cool.
Yeah, I
Oh,
think
wait.
the picture is the thing you throw, not this statement, but
Yeah.
definitely the picture is the one you throw.
Yeah, and there was the time where it's he was jolted awake.
What's up? What's up, Angry?
Oh yeah, there's no blood on the chair, actually. It was there? On the chair that was flipped over? Because if you present that he was the sudden pain, like he was where was the part where he got shish kebabbed?
Oh yeah, there is no blood on the chair there.
So if you go to one before this, attacked when he slept.
Oh, not you.
Hmm.
Oh, well, I mean, there's clearly signs of a struggle everywhere. So, I mean, that's kind of weird. Helpless victim? I don't know.
Well, the statement before this, it says that's where he said he was asleep, right? He was asleep, right?
And there are black feathers scattered on top of the blood. That's the thing that's... Oh. Well, I mean, no prints can be lifted on this. So that's weird.
What about
Oh,
Dita?
so how do you prove that it was,
Yeah, the weapon used to bludgeon the mayor. The mayor's blood was found on it, but no prints could be lifted. Grab the statue and struck back. I mean, we could go for that.
Yeah, I think so. It
'Cause,
fits
I mean, like,
along.
Obviously, the mayor wouldn't wipe his prints, right?
Oh yeah,
dying.
he couldn't. Yeah, that fits.
Let's go for it, yeah?
yeah.
Yeah.
What's up, Bill?
Nice.
Did the alderman really strike the mayor?
With the statue in the foyer.
What? Are you questioning my sense of justice?
Your so-called justice needs to find itself a pair of legs to stand on.
Justice flies, friend.
You claim the alderman struck back after the mayor put a spear through him.
Oh, no way.
But the statue was supposedly used to defend himself, or that he supposedly used to defend himself, creates a major hole in your theory.
It would appear the defense has a counter-argument. Oh, God, it's gonna be one of those cases. Very well, let's hear what the defense thinks is odd about the detective statue theory.
I know fingerprints.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
There are no fingerprints on this supposedly crucial piece of evidence. And if you look at the crime scene photo, you'll notice that the alderman isn't wearing any gloves.
Yes, I believe he is quite gloveless indeed. Well, loveless, huh? Gloveless. Good.
If he touched the statue with his bare hands,
Bare hands.
he should have left some fingerprints.
He was a fox. It's ridiculous.
Detective Fulbright, you did take that into account during your investigation, didn't you?
Oh! This can't be happening. Did I arrest the wrong man?
You did it, Apollo! You knocked Defendant Fulbright off his high horse!
Well, it's just 1 point in our favor.
Who do you suppose clubbed the mayor if it wasn't the alderman?
Well, if it wasn't the alderman, that means someone else must have clubbed the mayor.
You mean there was a third party there in the Fox Chamber?
Exactly. And this could be the break that we've been looking for.
There does seem to be a hole in the prosecution's argument. Prosecutor...
L's.
What?
It's 2 L's. Blackquill.
Oh, okay.
Prosecutor Blackquill, would you care to respond to the defense's assertion? Huh.
The least you could do is look at me while you're being dismissive.
Your mind is as dull as an unhoned blade, Justice Dono.
Justice Dono? He's been watching too many samurai flicks.
It will take far more than that to cut down Simon Blackquill. A whelp such as you has no hope against my superior swordsmanship. I beat Sekiro without getting hit once.
Ooh. This is a trial, not a sword fight, Prosecutor Blackquill.
Oh. There's a perfectly good explanation for the lack of prints on the statue. You might recall that blood-stained cloth found at the scene of the crime. Well, it just so happens that the blood was the mayor's.
So, what are you getting at?
Hone your mind, boy. Why was there blood on that cloth? Solve that riddle, and you shall see that the hole you thought you found is but an illusion.
Now, let's see. How was that cloth used? Was it used?
I guess to wrap the statue,
That
maybe.
makes sense.
That makes more sense.
Mm-hmm. Maybe the alderman wrapped the statue in the cloth. In short, he wasn't touching the statue directly when he used it to strike back at the mayor. Ah!
Precisely. Bully for you, boy. Boy,
It was nothing.
Apollo, don't let him start manipulating you too. You just closed the hole for the prosecution.
I did? I did.
Right. That a statue wrapped in cloth would leave no fingerprints is as plain as day. But this also proves that there are no holes in our theory of the alderman striking back.
Oops. Ah!
Fox and demon statue updated in the court record.
Now, do you see how dull your mind is?
Ah. Hello.
I'll make sure to sharpen it next time.
A particularly frightening inmate once told me that. He always tenderly honed his blades before he went to work, like the samurai of yore. Samurai? Oh, sounds like a homicidal maniac to me. Actually, he was working in the prison kitchen at the time.
Wait, so the inmate was a murdering samurai prison chef?
I'd watch it.
Wow. Murdering samurai prison chef today at 4:30 p.m.
It would seem that the victim and his killer were the only ones there after all.
I was kind of attached to that hole. Now what?
Apollo, I just thought of something.
Thank you,
Holes.
please, anything.
If they didn't find anyone's fingerprints on the statue, who's to say someone other than the alderman didn't hit the mayor with it?
Oh, why didn't I think of that? Anybody could have not left prints on it.
Huh. Then who, pray tell, struck the mayor with the statue?
It was the bird.
Please, illuminate us with your victim, young lady.
There's only one answer. The real killer.
Prove the existence of this real killer, then. What evidence do you have?
Oh, I'll give you evidence, all right.
Athena, are you sure about this?
To borrow your words, Apollo, I'm fine. Take a look at this photograph. Black feathers and tracks allegedly from a yokai were found at the scene. I believe they're from the third party who struck the mayor with that statue.
Is the defense actually suggesting some sort of monster killed the alderman?
That's exactly what I'm suggesting.
No, Athena, you just lost what little credibility you had left.
Oh, sorry. I guess I got carried away.
Mr. Justice, we've no time to deal with objections between members of the defense.
Sorry, Your Honor. It's just, this kid's still, well, a kid.
Ouch. You meanie! I'm reporting this to Mr. Wright.
So, is this court to believe the feathers and tracks from a yokai, or as you put it?
No, Your Honor. I believe they're a fabrication. The real killer wants us to believe some sort of monster murdered the alderman.
Interesting. And why do you suppose the killer would do that?
Why indeed?
Mr. Justice, you seem as new to this as your partner.
Ouch.
Hey, Adam.
So is Bobby the cop to enforce justice? TOV joke.
Tales of Vesperia joke?
So is Bobby the cop to enforce justice?
Sorry, Adam, went over my head. Thank you, though.
Me too, but thank you.
Hoy, fool bright. Explain to his baldness what these brats are missing.
Fool bright.
Fool bright, I know, I'm quite clever. You know, the who and why behind those feathers and tracks.
What? You mean you can explain all of that?
Our investigation prowess is without equal.
And Adam says TOV's genre is RPG to enforce justice.
Oh, I had no idea about that. That makes sense, though, having played the game, of course.
I'm starting to think I chose the wrong profession.
Genre name.
Well, let's hear what these so-called yokai feathers and tracks.
Look at that power stance. Ooh, boy.
This entire case centers on one man's attempt to crush opposition to the municipal merger. Mayor Tenma panicked when the amazing Ninetales helped embolden the protesters. So he stoked the villagers' fear by fabricating a monster. The strange feathers and tracks he planted made it look like a yokai was the killer.
Those feathers and tracks, stoked by the villagers' fears?
Absolutely. He knew exactly how to prey on their superstitious minds. Those feathers only gave weight to the idea that the alderman was slain by a demon. The accursed demon Tenmataro, that is. Tenma who? Tenmataro, the legendary demon locked away in the village's forbidden chamber of secrets. Potter.
Ooh.
From a young age, the villagers are taught to fear the great black-feathered demon, and thus they were blinded to other, more plausible explanations.
Hold on for a second. Before we start letting our imaginations run wild, isn't there someone else that could be considered a suspect?
Uh-oh.
Mr. Justice, please explain yourself, oh my god.
On the day of the incident, there was a special event held at QB Manor. And as a part of this event, there was someone dressed like the likeness of Tenmataro. Obviously, this person is much more likely a suspect than any legendary demon.
Objection!
Objection!
Dullard, you are playing right into the killer's mind games.
What?
Listen here. The feathers and tracks were merely red herrings.
Oh, boy.
The villagers believed the murder to be the work of the real Tenmataro. However, the police believe that the person in the Tenmataro suit is the killer. The defendant sought to sow this confusion in order to deflect blame away from himself. However, he was knocked unconscious by the alderman. And thus our mentally deficient mayor was, ouchie, caught red-handed at the scene of the crime.
Mano
Going back to work. We'll catch up later.
Bye!
Thanks for being here.
Do you honestly believe that Mayor Tenma would do something so stupid?
Objection! The evidence speaks for itself. Fulbright. Right. This was the mayor's last-ditch effort to stop the opposition before things got crazy. The amazing Ninetales was fueling both the yokai craze and the anti-merger movement. Plus, he's one of the better-known masked wrestlers on the hometown favorite. That's why the mayor panicked when set out on the path of injustice.
Oh, wait, and set out.
But do the people of the Ninetales Vale really believe a yokai is behind the crime? Yokai sightings are an everyday event there, so I wouldn't be surprised if they did. I must say, a crime that preys upon innocent, impressionable minds. Just so. A particularly silver-tongued inmate once had the following words for me. The innocent of heart are the easiest prey. Oh, you don't say! Was this inmate a con artist? No. He was framed for the murder of his beloved. I actually felt sorry for the poor chap.
Wait, so he wasn't the predator, but rather the prey?
Oh, yes, well. Now then, the defense may proceed with their cross-examination. Or something, I don't know. I want to get out of here. Where's my gown? I had them install a toilet in my throne here. It's quite nice. This trial's going quite long, you see.
Could you imagine?
Yeah, just like hits the gavel. Bang, bang, bang.
This entire case centers on one man's attempt to crush opposition to the municipal merger.
Detective Fulbright, is the anti-merger movement really that strong?
Oh, absolutely. They parade around in yokai costumes shouting, "Down with Mayor Tenma!" And just the other day, they stormed Tenma City Hall, claiming it was a den of vipers. Huh. But when the accused showed his face, the angry mob scattered leaves upon it like an autumn wind. For you see, lowly yokai are no match for Tenma Taro, the dark lord of their kind.
Wait, are the villagers scared of Mayor Tenma or Tenma Taro? I'm confused.
I think he means Mayor Tenma. It's easy to get the wrong impression about the guy.
Detective Fulbright, why do you suppose the defendant would commit such an act? Mayor Tenma panicked when the amazing Ninetales helped embolden the protesters. Oopsie daisy. Oopsie daisy. Oh, there we are. Embolden the protesters.
The amazing Ninetales. No one knows his true identity, right?
That's right. And he was a lone wolf. Or in other words, he didn't belong to a wrestling federation. He appeared like a shooting star, defeating one Tenma Town wrestler after another. And before anyone knew it, he was a champion.
My friends. Dun, dun, dun.
Like the samurai of yore, surrounded thick with enemies, he cut them down one by one. It was a complete and utter loss of face for Tenma Town Pro Wrestling. He was amazing! Even if there was a real superhero, it would be them, if ever there was. My bad, it would be him. I dream of becoming a true champion of justice like him someday.
I bet Detective Fulbright would be a great pro wrestler. He could even team up with Prosecutor Blackquill.
A police detective and a prisoner in chains.
Would watch.
You know, I think people would actually pay to see that. I know I would.
So, do you understand the greatness that is the amazing Ninetales?
Clay talk good today. I know. Clay talk much.
It's a Sunday.
Think cut words. Less word do good job.
Did the murder and yokai evidence really stoke the villagers' fears?
Absolutely! It had an immediate effect. The presumed return of the dreaded Tenma Taro has them shaking in their boots. Oh my! Is it really that bad? Huh. That superstitious lot. It's as if Jack the Ripper had been set loose in their village. The mere thought that
I always try to play them between your sentences, and it always times in a little incorrectly. Mr. Megahasi, thank you. This is what happens if every citizen in a village owns a yokai watch.
I've never played that series. Thank you, though.
The mere thought of that demon lurking is enough to spark a mass exodus. Oh, I see. It's a very persuasive argument.
Mere thought of his honor buying into Simon the Psycho Slasher's words makes me want to spark my own exodus out of the courtroom right about now.
So you see, there can only be one reason why anyone would plant those feathers and tracks.
Oh, neat, Vex.
The strange feathers and tracks he planted made it look like a yokai was the killer.
Hold it!
But it doesn't add up. If what you say is true, why top it off with murder?
What do you mean?
You claim that our client planted the yokai evidence to stoke the villagers' fears. If so, then why not stop there? Why murder Alderman Cuby?
Excellent point.
It is, isn't it? So, Your Honor agrees that there's no reason for the murder, correct?
Objection! Perhaps the killing was a spur of the moment.
That doesn't make any sense. Then why would he spike the tea? Oh, unless... Oh, maybe.
You were saying it wasn't premeditated?
From the outset, I had no intention of paying heed to any of your babble. However, the fact is, the mayor made a startling discovery.
A startling discovery? Well, I don't like the sound of that.
Alderman Cuby's secret identity.
Apollo, I think Prosecutor Blackquill has figured out the Alderman's secret identity.
What? Holy crap!
No.
But even if he has, why would it be a motive for the mayor to commit murder?
Murder. This is not good.
This patch of fur was discovered at the crime scene. It's from the mask worn by the amazing Nine Tails. Therefore, we can conclude that this mask was at the crime scene. Oh my! But why would it have been there? Huh. I'm glad you asked. The victim was a former pro wrestler and a member of the anti-merger movement. Need I say more? Well, oh! Could it really be? Your baldness has had an epiphany, I see. Our victim, Rex Cuby, was the amazing Nine Tails.
Did we?
And the mayor's discovery of such was his motive for murder.
No!
Bucking! Order! Order! What a shocking development that no one could have seen coming. A motive clearer than crystal clear.
What do we do now, Apollo?
I didn't think they'd tie the Alderman's secret identity to the mayor's motive for murder.
At last, we've reached my real point. Why did the Alderman have to forge a secret identity? Does it not pique your interest, your baldness? Oh, I admit it. It is a bit odd that he had to create this other persona. Just to secretly participate in the anti-merger movement. Very astute of you, your baldness. Right. Now, take a look at this. Uh-oh.
Nani?
If you value your dearest life, you will merge Nine Tails Vale with Tenma Town. This blackmail letter was found in Alderman Cuby's pocket.
What?
At present, the alderman's wife is in the hospital. And that letter is clear evidence the mayor was blackmailing him by threatening her life.
Wait, didn't the blackmail letter sent to the mayor, oh, it's Sunday, isn't it?
Oh.
Wait, didn't the blackmail letter sent to Mayor Tenma go missing? Right after the alderman's murder?
You think maybe the killer took the letter from the mayor after the murder? And planted it into the alderman's pocket?
It's possible, but we don't have any proof that that's what's happened.
Talk about being up the creek without a paddle.
Curse you, Typo Sunday. It's hitting everybody.
Mayor Tenma would have made a clean getaway if he just left after planting the yokai things. But he was knocked out cold by his sudden decision to kill the amazing Nine Tails. Oh, so it was the amazing Nine Tails counterattack that brought the entire crime to light.
Wait a sec. We haven't given away likes for waffles.
Yeah, we have.
Yes, we have.
Oh, we did. Never mind. I remember now.
Don't worry about it. He's got
It's
it, okay?
Sunday.
Just leave it up to Nyanny.
Yeah.
We're all having a
And
Sunday,
if he forgets
aren't
it's
we?
his fault, we'll all point and laugh at him, okay?
Don't do that. That's my biggest fear.
Well,
But I
then you
also
better
kinda
not mess up.
like it.
Fulbright's claiming the mayor killed the alderman after planting the yokai evidence. And that the mayor was knocked out cold immediately after that?
Oh, man, what a big hole.
Detective Fulbright, please add your previous statements to the testimony.
Oh, man, you are getting so roasted. Oh, my... Oh, not that. That.
Objection!
Detective Fulbright, your sense of justice is anything but fair.
What's this? You dare to question my justice again?
Yes, and I'm gonna prove it to you. Take a look at this photo.
It's the only one I got.
Ba-da-da-da.
Oh, this is the crime scene photo. And just what does this prove?
It proves when the feathers and tracks were planted.
But I already told you they were planted before the murder. The defendant planted the yokai evidence and was knocked out while killing his victim.
But that would be impossible. If you look right here, there's a clear contradiction when the feathers and the tracks were left at the scene.
I'm gonna go for the feather on top of the blood.
Yeah.
Take that!
Aren't you just pointing to the yokai feathers and tracks, Mr. Justice? Holy shit.
Yes. See how the feathers are on top of the blood and the tracks were made in blood? In other words, yokai evidence could have only resulted after the murder.
Then the mayor must have planted the evidence after killing the alderman.
But you said it yourself. The mayor had been knocked unconscious thereafter. There would have been no time for him to plant any evidence at all. Therefore, there must have been someone else besides the mayor and the alderman at the crime scene.
Oh! There must be some mistake! Order! Order! Where's your evidence? You can't possibly have any, can you? Oh!
Evidence? Oh, I have evidence. In fact, I have an eyewitness testimony for you.
You do? But how? Oh! Was my vaunted sense of justice really just half-baked?
Oh.
Cute
He's
sprite.
taking this really hard.
Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa.
Yeah.
Mr. Justice, what is this testimony regarding a third party you claim to have?
I have it right here, Your Honor. It's the sworn testimony of Mr. Tenma's daughter. The witness, Jinxie Tenma, saw a yokai in the hallway after stumbling upon the scene. It was the demon Tenmataro. He's the source of all those feathers and tracks.
Oh yeah. They're gonna have issue that it's her or his daughter probably.
Mm-hmm.
Oh crap.
I think I might have issue that he said it was a demon.
Oh.
Yeah, it was a Temitaro that did it. Will somebody please say something?
The defense will explain to the court exactly what he means.
Hey, Kingdom Kitty.
You dare to mock this court and justice itself? You're unfit to bear your name, boy. Your baldness. It appears our defense attorney here is delirious from exhaustion.
Apollo! Think of something quick before you're held in contempt of court!
What do you think I should do?
I'm trying to do.
Before you decide whether I should step down, please, hear me out.
Very well, Mr. Justice, I'm all ears. But you had better explain yourself well. Oh, getting a little Blackquill in me, I see. What is this yokai you were talking about?
It's all in the statement here. Jinxie Tenma asserts that she saw Temitaro. After she discovered the crime scene and called the police, she came around a corner into the hall. It was around here. It was around here that she saw Temitaro fleeing towards the foyer. The defense asserts that whoever was impersonating this monster is the one who left those feathers and tracks behind, intentionally or otherwise.
What? How incredibly unjust! Why haven't I heard of this before?
Oh, the defense just proved there was someone else! So the where isn't the killer? Oh, is it all a setup?
The prosecution is a convicted felon after all.
Apollo! The momentum has shifted in our favor!
Good. Now let's keep it that way.
Objection!
Oh,
Ooh, that was a fancy objection.
damn it.
Huh. Little do you realize that though you are in the midst of a fray, your sword is broken.
My sword? I didn't know I had one to break. Are you implying there's a problem with my claim?
Objection. Consider this. If that yokai impersonator had indeed fled towards the foyer, that fool and that fop would have seen him.
What's a fob?
I think we've been over this before. It's like
Fool and fob. Oh, you mean Filch and Labelle, Now that you mention it.
Both Phineas Filch and Florent Labelle were in the foyer at the time. Point. But they haven't stated that they saw yokai, have they? Did you ever consider that yokai was but a figment of that scared little girl's imagination?
Why didn't those two see the Temitaro impersonator pass by?
Ooh, Adam! Apollo Justice, a new chapter of Trials, 2013.
We were right back.
That's in regards to Apollo's objection theme. Is a remix of his 2007 theme and is based off one of the AJ trailer themes and the orchestra version. Orchestra? Why did I say it like orchestral without the L?
Orchestra!
Orchestra.
Bam! Thank you, Adam. And yeah, it's an awesome theme that's going on right now.
I'll wait for this other one to come through too, and we'll do them all at the same time. Clay's
that's
getting water, I think, or
Yes,
whatever he's doing.
likely. What was? Oh. I was like, oh, what's this thing that's in chat? No.
No. I love you still, but no.
But no.
It's gonna happen.
The heck? Don't worry, Josem. And yeah, thanks to all the mods.
Oh, it'll happen, Lucina. Just you wait. It's any minute now. It's gonna come up on my stream labels, and I'll get to play it.
Yup, before we click the next line.
There we go.
I get to say thanks, Lucina Savannah Lowell.
Hey all, it's been a while. I've been recovering and getting bombarded by the train wreck of emotions that is Nier Automata.
Oh,
Just finished crying.
Great game, though.
so
Yeah.
good. So good.
Why don't we ask them ourselves?
I was just about to say that myself. No, really, I was. The defense would like to call Mr. Phineas Filch, caretaker of the Kyubi Manor, to the stand. I just know that he must have seen something.
I suppose we can't ignore the fact that this little girl believes she saw a monster. I trust you have no objections to Mr. Justice's request, Prosecutor Blackquill. I understand that Mr. Filch is enjoying a nap out in the lobby.
I knew that Tanuki was a rare find. But when we captured him, I didn't think he'd end up a witness. Do with him as you will.
Did he just say captured? No, wait. I don't want to know.
I don't want to know.
Very well then, bailiff, please go wake up Mr. Filch and escort him to the witness stand. Have him bathed and sent to the witness stand. I said to have him bathed. Clearly. Will the witness please state his name and occupation, please?
Yeah, the name's Filch, Phineas Filch, caretaker of the QB Manor. Oh, and, this is for you, your lordship. Just a little something I thought you might like.
Oh my! What a fabulous pair of shoes! And your honor will do just fine, Mr. Filch.
It's those shoes again.
Don't they belong to Detective Fulbright?
Don't tell me Filch stole them again.
They're all yours, your honor, sir.
What? They seem awfully expensive.
Yep, too expensive for me, but I reckon they'd be perfect for someone like your honorship.
It's a kind gesture, but legal ethics dictate I can't accept such gifts.
Ethics, schmethics. Just take them if you want them, polished and up real nice for you, too.
Where are my shoes?
I'm sorry about the shoes, Mr. Filch, but I will accept your testimony. The court would like to hear what you saw. Whether you saw Tenmataro in the foyer after the murder.
Listen here, you little shit.
Guard in the foyer. Yeah. At the time of the murder, I was on guard duty in the foyer, just like Mr. QB asked. I was making sure no one fair, foul, fishy, or otherwise could get to our guest.
I believe foul is spelled F-O-W-L in this case.
I was still in my office, keeping a good watch, when a murder happened at 3 p.m. But I didn't see nothing out of the ordinary, no siree.
That yokai you keep jabbering on about was but a phantom of a little girl's dreams.
So, you're telling this court that you never saw anyone dressed up like Tenmataro?
Yep, was guarding the whole time. That's the truth, the holy truth, nothing but her truth.
The Nutter Butter.
Yeah, the nutter butter truth.
What do I know Nutter Butter from? But it's amazing. Like,
Chat.
is it Chat?
Chat has
Yeah.
told us about Nutter Butters. 'Cause
Nutter
we
Butters.
don't have them in
right,
Canada.
right. Nutter Butter, the truth. My God, Nutter Butters kind of sound delicious.
I heard an old
I just want
tale.
to call peanut butter Nutter Butter from now on. You know,
Nutter Butter?
Nutter Butter. Yeah.
Ooh, give me that Nutter Butter.
Yeah. Wait, Nutter Butter.
Oh, and Tenmataro? Bah, you don't really believe in all that yokai mumbo jumbo, do ya?
Oh my God, I don't want to know what a fluffernutter is. Sagasi.
It sounds like a job I wouldn't mind having.
Sounds like a job gone wrong.
I certainly don't.
That was a noise.
My bracelet, it's...
Something the matter, Apollo?
My bracelet keeps squeezing my arm.
Thinks it's gonna get stolen again.
My precious.
Really? So you think Mr. Tanuki, Mr. Filch has been lying to us?
I wouldn't rule it out.
Get him.
Now, if I could just zero in on a tell, some sort of nervous habit.
Could it be his entire being right now as he's trying to like strangle himself a little bit?
Kind of looks like he's trying to.
Oh!
What in the?
That's amazing. It's a Pidgeot.
What's a hawk doing in here? He doesn't. He
Of course,
does.
you couldn't tell by the little fancy bandana.
I definitely
He
could.
had a bird feather in his mouth the whole time too. Well, not the whole time, but whenever he had a bird
I
feather.
thought it was like one of those like reeds or whatever. You know,
Yeah.
those, like hot
Yeah,
dog
yeah,
reeds.
yeah,
I
yeah.
thought it might have been that, but a bird feather makes more sense now.
Allow me to introduce my trusty cohort, Tucker. He seems to have taken quite a liking to the courthouse. Made it his new home, in fact.
He doesn't live with you, you know, in jail. He doesn't live with you, you know, in jail. Who's ever heard of a courthouse bird?
I'd be tempted to call my cat Neko.
Oh, right.
Hmm.
Yeah, right.
That's
'Cause,
great.
like,
It's a great cat name.
Yeah, I think it is. You know, people just be like, "Oh, Neko, that's kind of cute."
That's a very cute
And
little
then
name.
The weebs would be like,
Hey.
Tucker simply loathes trickery and fraud. And that queer power of yours seems to have offended my dear bosom buzzard.
This isn't some sort of trick or... I won't be able to squat like this.
"Damn, it's like a counter spell."
Mm-hmm.
Oh, he is.
What the heck's going on around here? Run for the hills!
Bullshit lawyer power number 4. A bird. No pets or other animals allowed in the courtroom.
Oh, somebody help!
Oh, he's merely having a bit of sport. He won't harm you, save when he's truly famished. In that case, Prosecutor Blackquill, you will ensure your feathered friend is properly fed.
Looks like we have to do this the old-fashioned way.
We'll be fine, I think. If there was someone dressed as Tenmataro there, Filch would have seen him. We'll just have to put our faith in Jinxie's statement for now.
Mr. Justice, please proceed with your cross-examination.
Damn.
Just guarding the foyer. At the time of the murder, I was on guard duty. Just like Mr. QB asked.
Mr. Filch, why did Alderman Kyubi have you handle guard duty?
'Cause he trusts me. I am the manor's caretaker, after all.
So, you took said guard duty seriously?
Let me tell you something about me. I'm... Yay!
Listen here, you little tanuki. Get straight to the point and be quick about it. The court wishes to hear what you did or didn't see in the foyer and not else.
Yes, of course. Yes, sir. Right away, sir.
Blackwell's got him completely under his thumb.
Like I said, I was guarding the foyer entrance when... I was making sure no unfair, foul, fishy, otherwise could get up to our guest.
So no one could get to him. Sounds like security was pretty tight.
That's because there's always lots of sneaks and thieves around festival time. Lowly people.
And the solution was to entrust the manor's security to a thief? That's not even funny.
Maybe it's a matter of stopping thieves by hiring one. After all, it takes one to know one.
I don't know. Seems more like letting the fox guard the henhouse to me.
So, the witness testifies that he took his guard duty seriously.
Yes, sir, Your Honorship, sir. I I was still in my office keeping a good watch when the murder happened at 3 p.m.
Hold it!
Did you really keep an eye on the foyer the entire time?
Ah, poor old Filchy. Been working hard my whole life. Only to be smeared by the greenhorn and the fancy suit and silly haircut. Oh, sorry, Mr. Blackquill, sir. Didn't mean to get off subject there.
Sheesh. Blackquill didn't even say anything.
To answer your question, yes, I kept an eye. No, both of them, in fact, on the foyer.
That's a lie. He watched the fights. We talked to him about it, and he said it wasn't worth it because they were shitty.
But I ain't seen nothing out of the ordinary. No siree.
Hold it!
Could you describe to the court who you would consider fishy looking?
Someone all fidgety and shifty like, you know, like they're about to steal something.
Just described himself.
Takes one to know one.
I wonder why Mr. Filch didn't see Temotaro.
Maybe Jinxie only thinks that she saw. Maybe Jinxie only thinks she saw Temotaro. Or,
Maybe Mr. Filch is lying.
and if he's lying, we might be able to spot a contradiction in his testimony.
Bum, 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 bum.
Oh, back to yeah.
Objection!
Don't lie to the court like that, Mr. Filch.
Hey, I ain't right to bushwhack a fella like that.
Unfortunately for you, I have evidence that proves you're lying. If you look at this TV listing here, you'll see that at the end of the time of the crime, there was a pro wrestling match scheduled. Something you'd never miss.
I didn't watch that one. No, sirree, I was doing my job just like I was supposed to.
This guy doesn't know when to give up. Mr. Filch, someone even circled the match. It was you, right?
Yipes!
Not only that, you even told me you watched it. You said, and I quote, "It was a complete disaster."
Oh!
So, do you admit to slacking off?
You can't trick me with your Rudy Poo lawyer talk.
Rudy Poo!
I'm one of them professional types, too. I can do double duty watching TV in the foyer at the same time.
The only thing Filch can claim to be is a professional thief.
Mr. Justice, you would have this court believe the witness was slacking off.
That's correct. He claims to have been watching TV and the foyer at the same time. But that's nothing but a bald-faced lie.
Bald, you say? But I'm not the one who's lying. Perhaps you meant the witness, Mr. Justice? In that case, let's see what evidence you can offer. You claim Mr. Filch is lying about watching TV and the foyer simultaneously. Now prove it.
I assume it has something to do with.
Well, yeah, take it.
diagram?
Yeah, take it. The TV's pointing the wrong
Oh
way.
yeah. Okay. Yeah. It's facing the wrong way. Easy peasy.
EZ, PZ.
Take that!
Please take a look at the direction of the direction the TV is facing in this diagram. Now, unless Mr. Filch has eyes where his right ear should be, I'd think it would be impossible to watch the TV and the foyer entrance and the TV at the same time.
Oh, why yes. Somebody watching TV there couldn't possibly see the entrance.
Exactly. And that means, Mr. Filch, you were slacking off and were not watching the foyer as you claim.
Yipes! Oh, the bag's out of the counter, I mean, the other way round.
Oh, he's got a little box. Aw.
I'm a short boy.
Order! Order!
nothing.
Order! But, Mr. Justice, is Mr. Filch's less than stellar work ethic relevant to the case?
It's very relevant, because while he was slacking off watching TV, there really could have been a Tenmataro impersonator in the foyer.
Objection!
What now?
Granted, this Tanuki was lax in his duties, but he still had the foyer entrance covered.
What are you talking about?
This.
I'm not a mind reader.
Auditory sense. His eyes may have been slacking off, but his ears were still hard at work. Right, Tanuki?
Oh, they were? I mean, yes, they were.
But you already admitted to slacking off. Now you say you weren't?
My eyes might be lazy, but my ears ain't. I would have heard anybody in the foyer. You see, the foyer floor and the stairwell get all creaky squeaky when someone walks on them. Creak, quack, creak. Loud enough to wake the dead, I reckon.
Mm-hmm.
So, you're saying you didn't hear anybody walk by?
My ears were working full time, so who's the liar now, you no good shyster?
A lying thief calling me a shyster? This has to be a low point of my fledgling career.
Gotta hand it to you, Mr. Blackquill, sir. You really are something else. I mean, you don't miss a thing, and them bags under your eyes, they're darker than mine.
Fair warning, Mr. Filch. Taka is particularly fond of Tanuki. Should you lie to this court again, you may suddenly find yourself on the menu.
Apes! Oh, please don't eat me, Mr. Tanaka, sir! You're only a bird. I would be no good for you.
The witness will henceforth testify truthfully under penalty of painful bird attacks.
I mean, I might be a seedy guy, but you eat rodents. Oh, God, I'm a rat, too! No!
And with that in mind, the court requests that the witness revise his testimony accordingly.
My ears were working overtime. It's true, I was watching a pro wrestling match on the office TV. My eyes might have been slacking off, but my ears, they were working overtime. The floor there's all creaky squeaky like. No way I would have missed someone walking by. So you see, there ain't no Tenmataro in the foyer.
Superstition is the religion of feeble minds. Understand? A simple, rational explanation is best. Forget yokai, demons, and such. We must use common sense, for lacking that, our entire world would be upside down.
He says the convict prosecutor who is totally a sign of the end times for the legal world.
And besides, if there were any yokai roaming about, I'd nab them and sell them to the zoo.
I wonder whether Jinxie was just seeing things.
That seems to be the general consensus, but I'm sticking to my guns.
But if we can't prove that that she saw Tenmataro, the mayor is sure to be convicted.
Then we better hope my guns fire bullets, not BBs.
The defense may cross-examine the witness.
Ears are still working. It's true, I was watching the pro wrestling match on the TV.
You are paid for your work, aren't you? So, how do you justify watching TV on the job?
But it ain't easy being me. I mean, I can't watch TV when we have visitors and there's no way to record stuff.
Sorry, am I supposed to be consoling you over your first world problems?
If those are his only problems, he should consider himself lucky.
I guess pro wrestling's serious business to Mr. Filch. Seemingly to this whole town.
Yeah, BBs are light plastic pellets usually.
Yeah. Usually in 6mm diameter.
But my ears were working overtime.
Hold it!
You lied earlier about taking your guard duty seriously, didn't you?
Oh, it ain't no harm in bending the truth a little, right?
Listen to me, you little tanuki. Lie again, and Taka shall feast upon that forked tongue of yours.
Oh, God, ravens do eat snakes, too. Yeah, I'm so sorry. Just let me keep my tongue.
At least leave it until we get the truth out of him, in any case.
You were negligent in your duties, were you not?
Yes, sir, I was, sir, but it ain't like that. The floor there's all creaky squeaky. I wouldn't have missed nobody.
Hold it!
So, you have pretty good ears, Mr. Filch.
As good as they come, I'd say. Ain't nothing to hear a creaky floor. Plus, that Timataro makes a sound when he goes by, like a jingle jangle.
Jingle jangle? How does he do that?
Oh, it's that staff of his. That's what the jingle jangles.
What is he talking about, Apollo?
Beats me. But I guess Temataro has a staff that makes noise.
Jingle jangle is the sound of this large amount of coin that we're about to take to the bank.
Oh! Come to think of it, didn't Jinxie mention something like that too? She said she saw Temataro holding a staff-like object that made a jangly sound.
Oh, I guess that's the source of the noise then.
Well, Mr. Justice, Mr. Filch says that Tenmataro jingle jangles. Would you consider that vital information?
Very important. Extremely vital. I request that it be added to his testimony.
If Temataro was to pass by, his staff would go and jingle jangle.
Hold it!
So, Temataro's staff makes a distinctive sound.
Yep, like a jingle and a jangle.
Wait, Jinxie said something like that. Something about Temataro making a jangly sound.
I think we've said this before, but I can't quite put my finger on it. Perhaps I should take a look at the court record again.
So, you see, there were no Temataros in the foyer.
Please tell the court, what did Jinxie see, if not Temataro?
Oh, she's always going on about seeing this yokai or that. Just an active imagination, I reckon. She won't even come near me because she thinks I'm sort of tanuki monster.
I can't say that I blame her.
So, Mr. Filch, you chalk it up to a child's active imagination.
Yep, no Temataro or anyone else has got in or out of QB Manor, not on my watch.
Apollo, what could this mean? Do you think Jinxie was just seeing things?
Well, if that's the case, the details she provided were pretty impressive. But if we're to continue believing Jinxie's statement...
We'll have to uncover Filch's lie.
Right, or find out why he can't tell the truth.
It's true, I was watching pro wrestling match on the TV. And then squeaky jangles and stuff.
Wait. Temataro foolishly depict the demon are cursed. There was something about him with a spear, I thought, but...
No, I think it was just Jinxie being like,
Oh, Jinxie's statement maybe then?
Maybe.
Hey, Rajiv!
Filch, the underleveled thief character.
That's funny. And I love the use of bird. And also 80!
Hi!
Thanks.
Love the voices, by the way. Good job.
Thank you. Ooh. All right. So this is Jinxie's statement?
Yeah, he carried a staff-like implement that jingled jangled. She couldn't call for help because no one else was in the hall.
So it's either the scroll or her statement at this point, I think.
Because here's the thing, right? Remember we talked about this weird thing? There was a sentence that was like, anyways, it says that those who foolishly choose to depict the demon are cursed.
Right?
And he's not supposed to have a staff. Like, I think that's the thing, he just doesn't have a staff. I want the scroll more than Jinxie's statement right now.
Yeah, sure.
What else does he? He only has his 5 lines. What?
Objection!
Yeah, there it is. Tenmataro's staff would make a jangly sound, you say? Well, I'm gonna say that your story doesn't add up.
Is there something the defense would like to share with the court?
Mr. Filch, you say that you didn't see Tenmataro on the day of the incident. Why then? Why did you assume just now that Tenmataro would be holding a staff? You see, the Tenmataro Jinxie saw held a staff in his hands, and she described its sound just like you did, as a kind of jangly sound.
Yeah, so he was holding the staff. What's your point?
Objection!
The point is, Tenmataro doesn't use a staff. Not normally.
What are you talking about?
You see, this is the only known document depicting Tenmataro. Is there a staff in that picture, Mr. Filch?
Oh, you're right. There is no staff. Not even a cane or a walking stick. So, the question is, why does the witness think Tenmataro uses a staff?
I believe the answer will overturn the prosecution's case on the most basic level.
Well now, this is getting interesting. All right, Mr. Justice, it's time to show the court where you're going with this. Please tell the court why Mr. Filch believes Tenmataro carries a staff.
No, it's the scroll who's wrong.
Mr. Filch actually saw Tenmataro right after the crime occurred. That's the only way that he could possibly know about the staff.
Busted again!
Bloody hell! You little thief!
Duplicitous?
Yes.
Duplicitous. I'm not sure. I
So-
couldn't get there fast enough.
Yes. How'd that feel, Blackquill? Not so fun when you're on the receiving end of a blade, is it? Admit it, Mr. Filch. You did see Tenmataro the day, didn't you? Well,
I'm begging you, please don't make me say it!
but clearly you did see Tenmataro. Stop stalling and testify to that fact.
No, can do. No way, no how. You ain't got no idea how terrifying he can be.
He? Mr. Filch still won't admit seeing Tenmataro, even though everyone already knows he did. The question now is, why?
Mr. Filch is scared to death.
Is that why he can't admit the truth?
Come to think of it,
They say you must not gaze upon Tenmataro, but in the event that you do look, and then tell anyone what you saw, Tenmataro will claim your soul. Tenmataro.
Jinxie wouldn't admit to seeing Tenmataro after hearing about the village's superstitions. She said that if she told anyone what she saw, then he'd claim her soul.
Wait, you think Filch believes that too?
So Mr. Big Time City Slicker Lawyer has heard about him. The only village superstitions.
Will the defense please explain what the witness is talking about?
The people of Ninetails Vale believe some pretty strange things.
One word at a time.
And their superstitions may be the reason our witness here can't admit the truth. The truth that he really did see Tenmataro.
Darn straight, that's why. It's all right here.
Huh.
Do not gaze upon Temataro. Do not tell others if you see him. Ignoring the superstition will cost you your soul. There is, however, one way to save it. Your immediate departure from the village. Freeing him will bring ruin upon the village.
Wow.
Ignoring the superstition will cost you your soul?
See, that's why us folks in the Ninetales Vale can't talk about Temataro.
What a convenient set of superstitions.
Right?
Tenmataro, 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 Tenmataro.
You're supposed to say it fast, not slowly. They like that.
What?
That was so slow.
Say faster.
Temataro, 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 Temataro.
Temataro, 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 Temataro.
Yo, our fly-ass fire mixtape is coming out next week. Tell you what.
Temataro, 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 Temataro. Temataro, 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 Temataro.
Temataro.
Temataro, 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 Temataro. Temataro, 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 Temataro.
Scimitar, Temataro, Temataro. Alright, that clears up one mystery. You can say Temataro 10 times fast. The killer took advantage of the superstitions by wearing the Temataro costume.
Temataro, Temataro, Temataro.
They knew that way no one could talk about him. So, it was as if he never existed. My defense holds that this Temataro impersonator is the true killer.
What?
Objection!
Objection? Humph. Superstitions, you say? What sort of fool would actually believe such rubbish? And would that using some silly fairy tale so easily expose the culprit? You'll need to come up with a more rational, common sense explanation than that.
Objection!
Your common sense seems awfully narrow-minded to me, Prosecutor Blackquill.
Objection!
Try living in my world of narrow cells, mortal danger, and dark, sleepless nights. There is no lack of superstitions in the clink, but few are those who truly believe in them.
Objection!
Well, the village superstitions are real enough to the people of the Ninetales Vale. A life or death superstition might make even you a believer.
Huh. I didn't expect that to happen like that.
I didn't either.
Order! Order, I say! You fool of a Tanuki. 2 times now. Your lies have cost me.
Sorry. Oh, I promise not to do it again.
Wink.
God, I'm crossing my toes.
Tucker, my fine feathered friend, have at him.
Birds are vicious.
Oh, God.
Yeah, he's always gonna eat me alive. Head for the hills.
Them talons are sharp.
He took off.
Bailiff, what are you waiting for? After him with your fastest men.
Oh, God, I'm on it. I'm running. I'm running far away.
It must be hard with those small legs of yours.
They're just feet connected to my ass. For your information, I don't have legs.
Just Kirby. Have you seen the picture of Kirby without his shoes on?
No.
Oh, no.
Oh, wait, is this just Kirby's feet?
Yeah,
yeah.
It's awful.
That's certainly not something you see every day.
Oh, Rifa, funny joke.
Well, it would seem new and important fact has come to light. A third party disguised as the yokai Tenmataro was at the scene. And now we have 2 witnesses who can attest to that fact. Any objections, Prosecutor Blackquill?
What?
Huh?
Oh!
these shackles.
Oh. Oh. Hey.
I'm too young to die.
Justice Dono, long has it been since I've been forced to draw my blade. You had best say your prayers.
Hey.
Well, this is a turn.
Detective, do something! Oh, have no fear. Fulbright is here. When the going gets tough, the champion of justice gets going.
Objection!
Then get going already before he kills us.
Oh, but I stand in awe of Simon Blackquill, for it is a sense of justice that sets him free.
Objection! Objection! I object to Detective Fulbright's definition of justice!
Silence.
Oh.
I'm not in the habit of cutting down unarmed cowards. In that case, Prosecutor Blackquill, can I ask you to, well, you know.
I think the judge forgot he's in charge here.
So, Justice Dono's assertion is this. Tenma is the real killer, not Mayor Tenma. According to him, there was a yokai at the scene of the crime.
Right. Oh, Adam! Thank you.
Simon Blackquill has drawn his blade. Refute his arguments lest he rend you asunder and shock you into silence under penalty of a painful birdie attacks.
Yeah, he's a pretty great prosecutor.
I wouldn't want to die by bird. Oh, no.
Would you want to die by this?
Oh god. Oh no, that's disgusting.
Hi.
I mean, he's the most powerful being in the universe, so hopefully you could just
Hi.
suck me up and step on me.
Hi.
Hey.
Suck me up and step on me. That's a good one.
Hi.
Okay, let's move on.
Oh, God! Oh, that was weird. Okay, right. And that yokai, or rather, whoever was impersonating him, killed Alderman Kyubi.
Silence.
Oh, silence. Care to explain why Jinxie, being the first to discover the murder, did not see your alleged killer yokai there in the Fox Chamber?
What? He's right. She said nothing about Temataro being in the Fox Chamber.
Let me enlighten you. That little scamp heard a dying scream right before she opened the chamber door. And she heard him knocking forevermore.
And your point is?
On the chamber door. Knocking. Upon opening the chamber door, she found a freshly skewed murder victim, the Alderman. And the homicidal maniac who had killed him, the mayor.
Now there must have been someone dressed up at like 10. Oh.
Then, why does that little scamp claim not to have seen a yokai in the Fox Chamber?
Considering her father is accused of murder, surely she would have mentioned any third party that might have been in the room.
I don't understand. Why didn't she see the Temataro inside the Fox Chamber?
There is but one way to find out. Ask Jinxie Tenma whether she saw your killer yokai in the scene of the crime.
Uh-oh.
The final battle draws nigh. Only one of us will leave here alive.
Hey, the YouTube police!
Dun, 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 dun.
Boinky, boinky, boinky,
Dear Demonetized for Kirby feet crimes.
So close.
Oh yeah, you were
So close to finishing.
Thank you, Susan. Long has my blade thirsted for blood. At long last, it shall be sated.
Wait, this is right. There's still a trial, right?
Show me what you're truly capable of, Justice Dono.
No.
Very well then. Both parties no doubt need some time to regroup. So, the court will take a 10-minute recess in order to...
Ah!
3 minutes.
I'm sorry, but a 3-minute recess?
Just so. Plenty of time if your destination of intent is the loo.
The loo? You mean the bathroom?
Oh, you're very English. Sheesh. At least include enough time to wash your hands.
See that you take no more than 3 minutes. All latecomers will be punished.
Oh, yes, sir! I hereby declare a 3-minute recess before the battle begins.
I declare Prosecutor Blackquill the winner of this round of Simon Says.
It doesn't bode well for us if the prosecutor's running the show, does it?
That's a lie, Godot.
He busted out of his shackles.
Yeah. What was that all about? Guess they don't make shackles the way they used to.
Better be careful, Apollo. You really brought out the samurai in him. Especially after you proved there was a Tenmataro impersonator at the manor.
What's with that guy and the whole samurai act anyway? He's English.
Such fine swordsmanship. That is no mere act. Mr. Justice, it's high time I challenge this jailhouse prosecutor to a duel.
No, wait! Let's save all the dueling until after we prove your innocence.
I suppose it could wait till later.
Does anyone remember we are conducting a trial here? Athena, I'm gonna go wash up.
Remember what Blackquill said, Apollo. Don't be late.
What an odd recess. Oh, I wish I paid attention to the time. It was like 3 minutes later exactly.
Hey, Mega Halsey, what up?
Everyone bringing all the
Judge,
FBI's out today.
why are you allowing this to happen? We have a convicted and apparently armed felon as the prosecution. I request that the defense are allowed to carry arms as well. A shotgun should suffice. Also, Nanny, why? Because you must know. You must know the truth of this world, and the truth is Kirby feet. There's Kirby with legs as well.
Oh, that's gotta be a little weird. Thank you.
Now then, I believe our next witness is Miss Jinxie Tenma, a maid at QB Manor. I believe we can proceed now, if the witness is ready, that is.
Oh my god!
Oh, she did.
That's so cute.
Nyan, leader of the 100 demons, he really does exist. Wow, that is one well-polished tray.
The witness will show her face while in court, or her testimony will be inadmissible. Oh, what is that, my child?
Begone, Nyan, leader of the 100 demons.
Oh, you think I'm a yokai? Well, I was known as a judicial monster of sorts. A beast of the bar, the demon of due process, if you will.
Charm has no effect. The demon of due process? I'm not sure I see that one.
you little scamp.
Yes.
I trust you know why you're here.
Bags.
Bags? Oh, that tricksy Tanuki. Try the noodle stand, and go enjoy a big bowl of Tanuki tail noodles while you're at it.
Oh, jeez.
Everyone's a comedian.
No, I mean your bags. The ones under your eyes. You must have trouble sleeping. Here, this charm will keep Azukirai. Oh my god. This charm will help keep Azukirai.
I think it's simple. It's
Azukirai away.
broken down. Azukirai.
Azukirai, the yokai that washes Azuki beans. The only thing needing washing will be your father's neck before I take his head clean off!
Azukirai often keeps people up at night with the noise he makes washing beans. But if you stick this charm on your forehead, you won't hear them anymore.
Is that so? Well, thank you.
Hey, Adam!
First air guitars, now air katanas. What's next?
There's actual like straight up air guitar competitions
Oh, yeah.
where they,
Really?
and it's all about like miming the actual realistic chords and stuff of the guitar in accurate places.
Wow.
Yeah.
Quite interesting,
And then with a pizzazz score for how cool you make it look.
right?
Huh. I wish there was a pizzazz score for Quidditch.
True.
Looks like Prosecutor Blackquill got more than he bargained for.
They're bad enough alone, but together, those two are just plain creepy.
Your testimony, if you please, Miss Tenma.
I just want to see Quidditch play with drones, like broom drones.
Specifically, whether or not you saw Tenmataro when you discovered the crime scene.
Where are you from, Akami, where air guitars are huge-ish? My sister went through an air guitar phase.
What Jinxie saw?
Did I see Tenmataro in the Fox Chamber? Well, when I opened the door, I saw, yes, now I remember. Yokai right there in that room.
So there was a yokai at the scene of the crime.
Uh-huh. Lots and lots of them.
Wait, more than one yokai? Did Tenmataro happen to be amongst them?
I don't know. I just don't know. All I know is that the room was swimming in yokai. Kasha, Nurikabe, Seto Tanashiro. They were all there.
Well, this is an unexpected turn of events. We've gone from no yokai to a flood of them. This is ludicrous. You will have this court listen to this delusional little scamp's testimony.
Hold it!
Your Honor, I believe her memory is simply clouded by fear. But a quick therapy session should ease her mind. With the court's permission, of course.
Oh, what a fabulous idea!
Tell me about your relationship with your father.
He's a murderer.
Uh-huh. And your mother?
A murderer.
Wow. Interesting. I say that she's scared and everything she says could be wrong, but the part about Tenmataro is correct.
Perfect. Oh, wow, that is incredible. I believe you.
Thank you. What do you think, Widget?
Wow. I need to drink more water. I forgot why I don't fill up my metal bottle.
What a fabulous idea. Please proceed, Miss Sykes.
You sure you know what you're doing, Athena?
She's obviously not herself. The trauma of discovering that crime scene and fear of testifying have dazed her and have her dazed and confused. A regular ball of confusion. But my analytical psychology-based approach should be able to help.
Tobias, Athena has a vicious hand slam. I read that as a vicious hand slap, and I just imagine her. Can I call for a quick therapy session? Oh, what a fabulous idea! There are no ghosts. Okay, I'm good.
Analytical psychology complete.
You just hit her in the face.
Exactly.
Percussive psychology.
Oh, thanks, Aurelio.
Any objections, Prosecutor Blackquill? Shall we let Miss Sykes proceed?
It makes no difference to me. Do as you will, but I doubt we shall get any viable testimony. She'd be better served by bearing witness to the sword skills I forged in a distant land in a past life, one not unlike this one where it was only me, my sword, and my bird against waves of Oni and all sorts of manner of apparitions and whatnot. I was talking.
I'll show you. And you're monologuing.
Oh, it's time.
Into Princess Peach's game, where you use the power of emotions.
Oh man, I want to play that.
Overwhelming sadness detected. Fear.
Oh.
Did I see Timitar in the Fox Chamber? When I opened the door, I saw. Yes, now I remember. Yokai, right there in that room.
Found something. Looks like an out-of-control emotion.
Athena, what exactly are you looking at here? Are we looking at here?
Oh, this? It's one of Widget's functions.
Yeah.
Hey, Cheese Man, thank you.
Xenos just came out for NT, and boy, is he amazing. Xenos is a character I don't know from Final Fantasy. I'm gonna look him up after this, Dissidia NT. 'Cause I don't know him.
Cool though.
Oh, I think it's from a game I didn't play.
There's a Final Fantasy game we didn't play.
It could be like 15 or 13.
I think
1,
it's
2, or
14. Yeah, it is 14. Wow, that's so cool. The 14's character design is so cool. They remind me of like really over the top judges from Tactics Advance.
Ooh, right? Neato. Thank you.
Right here, you can see images and emotions extracted from the witness's voice.
Whoa. You mean that little thing can do all this?
J-Trev, what do you mean?
On your Switch? That's weird.
I might have accidentally bumped my thing. Anyway.
Oh, okay.
Pretty cool, huh? Pretty cool, huh?
My bad.
And here I thought it was just some kid's toy.
Unfortunately, all I'm getting is an overflow error right now. See how sad is brightly lit there at the bottom left?
It's hard to miss.
She's under an uncontrollable amount of distress, which is masking her other emotions. It seems the sheer terror she experienced has made her a confused mess.
So all those yokai she thinks she saw are a product of rampant emotions?
Yes, that's right. Her fear is instilled in her hallucinations and false memories. She's seeing normal everyday objects as monsters in her mind.
Are we gonna
It's a
play
form of
like mix and
schizophrenic
match here?
hallucination brought on by emotional trauma. And the trauma in Jinxie's case is fear. What did you say?
Are we gonna think we're gonna have to like? She said that she saw all these different demons, and we're gonna like find the toast in the picture, find the whatever in the picture.
Yeah.
So she was, and still is, seeing ordinary objects as yokai?
We'll have to find the root cause of her extreme fear before I can treat it. Now let's see. Apollo, can you point out the yokai on the Wheel of Fire?
Oh my god.
She seems particularly terrified of that one. Start by tapping Probe on the bottom screen. Next, point to what's causing Jixie's out of place or out of control emotions. Finally, tap Probe again to try to get her heart out of the, to get to the heart of the matter, one word at a time, every day.
Okay, let's give it a try.
Wait,
Aren't you the psychological analysis therapist?
I'm doing the psychological analysis, and now you do what I say.
Okay.
You're the doctor, right?
Let's probe this.
Probing.
Fireball ghost. Cat monster on a wheel of fire.
Jinxie, what's the name for that yokai on the wheel of fire?
That's Kasha, a yokai that steals the bodies of the recently deceased. I bet it came to steal the aldermans.
It's almost creepy how well that fits your actual situation.
Exactly. It's a form of hallucination where the patient can't see things for what they are. There must be something at the scene of the crime that she's mistaking for Akasha. Apollo, you need to point out what she thought was a yokai on the wheel of fire.
I think I know the answer now. Jinxie, that wasn't Akasha you saw. Could you have possibly mistaken this for Akasha?
The chandelier! Causing problems for everybody yet again.
Oh, damn it, chandeliers.
The light fixture?
This one right here. It has a flame design and is up there on the ceiling. There was never a yokai on a wheel of fire. The Kasha you saw was just a light fixture. Okay, cool.
That's one memory back to normal. Nice job. Now that you've got the hang of it, it should be a cinch to point out the rest.
Jinxie, what about this white-walled monster?
That's Nunikabe. It's a wall monster that blocks your way or leads you astray.
Right, Anonymous?
That's no yokai, Jinxie. It's a folding screen. And this raccoon dog isn't a Tanuki monster. It's just a statue of one. And look, these are just coffee cups. And this right here is nothing more than a fox statue.
I don't know what I was thinking.
I'm surprised that you didn't have to do
No.
all of them.
It's nice, though.
It's nice.
You did it, Apollo! Her extreme fear is under control now.
It was all just my eyes playing tricks on me. There weren't any yokai after all.
See? A clear-cut statement. That's the power of my psychology and your intuition, Apollo. And just like we thought, there never really were any yokai in the Fox Chamber.
This would be the weirdest, most awkward thing to actually happen in a courtroom.
Right. There never really were any yokai there. So, the defense is asserting the exact opposite of their original assertion.
Wait. Jinxie? What about Tamataro?
There wasn't anyone there dressed up as Tamataro or any other yokai either. I remember it clearly now. The rain is gone.
You gotta be joking!
Gotta be on the ball.
Order in the court.
I think we just dug our own grave.
Allow me to push you on in. It's the least I can do.
Okay, I mean, if you want to.
No!
Apollo! Can I interrupt your freak out for just a minute? I'm still picking up on some noise. It's an unexpected emotion.
Does that mean Jinxie hasn't remembered everything yet?
Exactly. We should be able to get something else out of her. I'll enter the new information we have and run an update. Beep, boop, 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 beep. Sorry, I have to say the beeps.
Did I see Tamataro in the Fox Chamber? I was so scared when I entered the room. My legs gave out and I fell to the floor. There in the Fox Chamber I saw the alderman dead on the table and Papa collapsed on the chair. Nobody else was in there, and that includes Tamataro.
Big shock and sad. And that makes sense.
Yeah.
Should I just cycle through it, I guess?
Wait, what am I supposed to do?
Try to find the emotions that contradict her statements.
So if I find a contradictory emotion, I should point it out?
That's right. But it's not just contradictory emotions you should look out for. You should also keep an eye out for sudden changes in an emotion's intensity. Her emotions might be getting stronger or weaker as you move from statement to statement. It's important to compare how the same emotion changes throughout their testimony.
Contradictory emotions. Changes in intensity. Okay, I'll give it a shot.
So the sad is the big sad.
Big sad. Big scared.
Scared when I entered the room.
Little sad. Big scared.
My legs gave out and I fell to the floor.
Everything's
chamber
bad.
I saw. The alderman, dead on the table, and Papa collapsed in a chair. Nobody else was there, and that includes Temataro. I think it's got to be the little sad then.
Little sad that happens?
I think it's the little sad that happens.
Let's try it.
It's kind of weird.
It's a little, yeah.
It's the only thing that's like. Got it!
The amount of fear you felt is rather low, despite your legs having given out from fright. Oh, right for the wrong reasons.
Nice.
And also Steelfoot! Thank
Hey!
you.
Life has been busy for a while, so I haven't been able to watch streams for like a month.
Totally
Now I
understands.
come back and you guys are playing one of my favorite games. Hope you guys are enjoying it.
Hey.
Oh, so much. Thank you, Steelfoot.
And you always know where to find us. You know? We'll be here.
We'll be here.
We're glad to have you here. Actually, I did experience a sudden burst of courage at that moment.
You did. Where did it come from?
Let me think. Oh, it was Mama. I suddenly felt as if she was there with me.
Okay, I'll enter sudden burst of courage. Now let's see. Oh, look!
Oh, he's determined.
Apollo, the noise is all gone. Jinxie seems to have remembered everything now.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
A sudden burst of courage. Now, where could that have come from? Jinxie, was it something that gave you a sudden burst of courage?
Yes, there was, but, I realized I had done something naughty when I thought about it later.
Any idea what could have gotten... Oh, it is me! Any idea what could have given Jinxie that courage?
Well, there is one piece of evidence that comes to mind. I wonder if she saw something like it at the scene of the crime.
Oh...
Jinxie, did your sudden burst of courage have anything to do with...
I wonder if it's the flower.
It's the flower!
I just want to take a look at the photo.
Take a look at this photo.
I don't see it.
It's the only one you got.
Da-da-da-da. But the door kind of looks like it.
Oh, really?
And it could have been the mask as well.
No, I don't think the mask.
Where did we find that flower?
We got it outside somehow.
Like, I definitely think it's the flower. Or the mask.
Oh, it could be the mask because that's the hero of justice.
Okay, no, but like, because her whole family is Tenma,
Yeah.
right? And so, like, he's kind of the opposition, and this mask was washed up in the riverside.
Oh.
Like, it's long gone.
Oh, it might have been at the scene of the crime. So, yeah, if you want to throw the flower or the mask, either one, I think.
She said her mother earlier, so it has
Right?
to be related to her mother.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm gonna just go with the flower.
Yeah.
Take that!
Jinxie, you didn't happen to see a nine-tails flower there at the scene, did you?
Ah! The demon lawyer strikes again. I can't hide anything from you. I found a small case with a picture of a nine-tails flower on it. I liked it so much I kept it.
You what? You can't remove evidence from a crime scene.
That's right, young lady. Removing evidence is a big no-no. Now, the witness will produce that evidence this instant.
Sorry.
Seems to be some sort of case. Oh, look, something slid out. It appears to be a key.
Might I have a look, your baldness? Ah. This is none other than the master key to the QB Manor.
Are you certain of this, Prosecutor Blackquill?
It matches the serial number of the key that went missing after the murder.
A master key that went missing? Why don't I like the sound of that?
Our little scamp here has stumbled upon an article of unimaginable consequence.
Oh, that's a little melodramatic, don't you think?
Heed these words, for I shall say them but once. The sole key to the box chamber has been in this little scamp's constant possession. Ergo, she was the sole person who could use it before, during, and after the murder. Which leaves the master key as the only other key that could have opened the chamber. But this master key was found in the room that had been locked by this girl.
And your point is?
Until Jinxie Tenma opened the box chamber with her key, the room had been locked tight from the outside world. And there was no one else in there save the victim and his killer. I trust you have figured it out for yourself by now. A killer other than Mayor Tenma himself would be utterly inconceivable.
No! Locked room paradox.
How could this happen?
Oh, the defense's assistant will refrain from growling her frustrations.
Athena, are you all right?
I know Mayor Tenman's innocent, but there's nothing we can do!
This sucks.
Sykes, Dono. Allow me to put you out of your misery next time.
What? Oh, damn it!
Play the Mad Lab with these cliffhangers, but don't worry, we're gonna be back tomorrow at 12:30 with
know
more.
what you speak of.
I got things
If you
to
have
put.
not left a like on the video, I implore you to do so, lest you be cut and punished by constant bird attacks.
Ooh.
If you do, I may give you waffle silence.
We have live game tomorrow. Yeah. Let's do it. I'm in it. You in it? Are you there? LJ loves K-pop. Me too. I love K-pop and J-pop. Actually, I'm not as into K-pop.
Gilgamesh.
Gilgamesh.
Put the likes on, because we're going to figure out how many likes are on this video, and then the waffles are going to happen.
The anime schedule? Yeah, Michelle, we should have announced it. We're going to be, Monday is going to be a busy day, because we're going to catch up to Kimetsu, the Demon Slayer anime. We're going to catch up to One Punch Man Season 2, and then we're going to start the first 2 episodes of Fruits Baskets, and of course, our regularly scheduled Shield Heroing. So, pretty damn cool. And thanks for the likes, guys. It means a lot. Gets, helps the stream out just a little bit. And it's, yeah, a lot of fun. A lot of fun. We got this game going Sunday through Thursday at 12:30 p.m. PDT. And it goes back up, and we got Persona 4 Golden happening after this.
And Lefty did a ping this morning in the Anime Club with the schedule, I believe.
Oh, really?
I think it was Lefty.
Wonderful. I know it's Mo, because but
I thought that's what I thought it was.
Yeah, it's Mo, but it's like on Lefty's team or something. I can't remember.
Oh, that's
yeah,
why.
I got confused
Mo,
too.
a Lefty guy.
Yeah, Mo, a lefty guy. I know, it confused me too for a moment. But yeah, no, it's Mo.
It's Mo,
I sent Mo the
sorry.
schedule.
Yeah, I was like,
Yeah.
I thought it was weird. It was Lefty who did it, and then
Persona. He said fruit baskets. Fruit baskets.
Ooh,
Fruit baskets.
Adam.
Wright and Co. Psychoanalyzing hearts since 2027.
Don't you know it?
Don't you know it?
Consumed a lot of water.
I know.
But yeah.
I've had to pee for the last 30 minutes so bad. I'm like, I can make it.
I've
I
been
can
there.
make
Yeah,
it.
I know,
I
right?
can make
I've
it.
been there. It sucks. But yeah, we're gonna take a short break and we'll be back soon.
See you all then.
See you at Persona 4.
Goodbye.
Love you. Bye. Love you.